Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be playing some Dredge. Lost listing, angler wanted. Job listing. Okay, that's not a good way to start your day. Morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright, relying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers. Disembarking from a boat nearby, the man notices you. Mayor, welcome to Greater Morrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Oh, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. That's nice. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Okay. So, we're just in it. Got a peculiar engine. Somebody's tuned this engine in an unfamiliar way. Whatever they did seems to have given it more power than normal. Okay. Basic fishing pole. Splintered and fragile, this rod is only capable of catching the smallest fish. Pursuits. Catch fish for the day. Met the mayor, sent me out to catch some fish and find my bearings. Seems nice enough. Wanted me to be back before nightfall, though. Said something about fog. Bit dramatic. The mayor asked me to catch as many fish as I can and then head back to Greater Morrow. Okay. Oh, and we're just right in it. I actually like how seamless that is. Okay. So I can do that. Press F to start fishing. Coastal. Start fishing. Okay. Yeah, alright. Oh god, time goes quick. I see, so it's whenever I unpause. And that's all the fish here. Okay, so if I'm sitting here doing nothing, time does kind of stop. It's a little odd, but Floating buoy serves to make safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscure hazards. Okay. This dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Got it. Don't have the right equipment for this spot. Okay. I'm guessing that's going to be the case right here, too. Oh, no, this one's fine. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Yes, we'll do that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Don't have the right equipment for this spot either. I just want to see what happens if I... Okay, so fucking it up just puts it further down the line. It doesn't cause any actual problems, other than wasting some time. Odd. Need to head back after catching this one. And get one more. Select your lights by holding E. And then toggle them with right click. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but I don't see how that's working. Oh, I'm fucking dumb as hell. Alright. Mayor's waiting your eye. I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you the replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays all my debt. Got it. Where do I sell the fish? Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Wow, okay. Off you go then, sell those fish while they're still fresh. Enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns and other islands might pay you different, but while you've got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. Okay. So let's see what you got. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. That's not a bad deal of money, actually. I was expecting this to be way lower. Okay, yeah. Mayor's standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here. I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? A research part. Must take these items, okay. A curious-looking component could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at a dock first. Alright. One last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I'm already halfway there. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She'll looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. What the fuck is the red beacon going on in the background? Okay. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hole. She's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Okay. Strengthened lines can catch larger and deeper fish. Catches shallow. A lightweight rod suited to catching fish that live in the shallows. A small pool makes for limited reeling speed, however. Weighted line's definitely better than that. Now, is it... I want to say, like, it's not going to make me just... Because I just want to sell this rod to get a better one, but I don't know if it's going to take away my ability to catch coastal fish. Which I'm guessing, because it just says catches coastal. And this is catches shallow. Could buy another engine if I needed to. Gotcha, and these are like the equipment slots I've got. I've got rods, I've got engine, I've got a light. Our nets don't have those in it. Better than a candle, just. Okay, I think I'm gonna not buy anything yet. Actually, no, because this is... Nah, it's better to just wait a day, and I can get the better line. No use in just wasting time. Research. Okay. Yeah, see, I was right, because catches mangrove coastal, catches volcanic shallow. And then this has all of it. Yeah. Flexible fishing pole. This is a hydraulic rod. I'm gonna go for that. That's pretty fucking cool. Hydraulic rod now available in stores. Okay. I see, yeah, because it's the... Perfect. Yeah, super expensive though. Okay. And these are just the fish that I've caught. Okay. Oh, good. Alright, well. Guess let's rest. What can I do for you? I'd like to pay off some of my debt. All of it. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. What happened to the last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running around on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. Now, what else could I do for you? I want to ask about the wider region. Certainly. Is there something in particular you wish to know more about? Gale Cliffs. Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left one way or another. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Stellar Basin. Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll built on top of a beautiful coral reef. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you fancy getting your hooks into some of those. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Twisted Strand? I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog, even during the day. You'd want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you go exploring there. Okay. Devil's Spine. Oh yes, it's quite exciting, really. An active volcano amongst a city of ancient ruins. Okay. I must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Not to mention the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here. Is there another area? that's all. Should get back to fishing. I really like how seamless it is just leaving from the dock into the water. Like, no loading screens, nothing else. Like, I'm just always in it. That's actually really nice. Did I just really not notice that town last time? Or was it not there? Quite honestly, I can imagine it's going to get more complex, but I kind of like the fishing system. It is relaxing, kind of satisfying in a very simple way. Nothing difficult about it. I think I'm going to, after I catch fish for the day, since I've already paid off the debt, I'm going to go to this new town, see what's up there. Getting pretty late already. See if I can check this last bit right here. There's a message in a bottle, it looks like, over there. But I think I'll wait until tomorrow to go get that. Oh, that's dredging. Okay. At night, it turns to an eye watching me. That's concerning. This is a trader. To a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Ah. Hello, is that? No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? No. Okay, on my storage. Dock worker. How's the day treating you? What's it like working on the docks? As changeable as the weather, huh? Most days it's pretty quiet. Pay's not too great, but the work's straightforward. That suits me to a T. Alright. It's good to get that fresh sea breeze without actually being on the water. No offense, but you wouldn't get me out on these seas, or you wouldn't get me out on those seas every day. What else can I do for you? That's it. Okay. Undock. Two. Is that close enough, I wonder? Nope. No, it is not. No, it is not. Holy shit, is that dark. So I guess we're resting here for the night. Yeah. So, we'll just, rest here. And let's undock and go sell that fish, and then we can go out. Jesus, was that dark. Okay, and there's another bottle over there. So I'm thinking, with the money I'm going to get from this fish, I'm actually, instead of buying a new rod, I'm going to purchase another engine. Because it looks like there are slots for 2 engines on this boat. At least. So, thinking if I do that, it'll just make it more efficient throughout the day. Seems to be in a good mood. The spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Morrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand our facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. We've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Okay. Let's go to the fishmonger first. Had a special offer come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. A special order, not offer. Tell me about the order. They asked for 1 gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. Okay. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. Don't overcommit yourself, especially when that sun starts going down. Better to come back with a small catch than to not come back at all. Alright. Oh, and there's a sell all fish button. Perfect. Alright. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Alright. Pursuits 1 flounder and 1 eel. Alright. It doesn't look like there is a time limit on this, which is nice. Dry dock. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. Alright. How do I get materials? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so... Oh, materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Okay. Let's do engine spaces, plus 1 light space, plus 4 net spaces, and plus 2 rod spaces. Okay, cool. Single unlucky hit is enough to knock out an engine, and you wouldn't want to be without a motor when the fog rolls in. No, I wouldn't. Install that, and then hopefully I'll have enough to buy the weighted line today. Just already 11. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Morrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? You can return to these items later. It's only 2 spaces. Yeah, I can take that. Mary hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Deliver the package. Package feels quite dense and damp. Something is seeping through the paper. Curious, but I won't open it. That's good instincts. Put the map. Oh, well, I think Little Morrow is where I visited. Okay, so I can do that real quick. Probably stop there for the night after I get these 2 bottles in the water. Oh yeah, that second engine really helps. that? Morning of the 20th of August, 1927. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today, we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Morrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he is prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket, half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. That's sweet. I feel like this is gonna come back to bite them. Kept keeping the keychain with the old name. Just, you know, everything going on seems just a little off, so I think that that's gonna lead up to something not exactly good happening. But yeah, so I'll go out here and get this message in the bottle. I think I've got time for that. I can't decide. It definitely feels faster with both engines, but I think just because they're both kind of the first engines you can get, kinda not great. Collect an item. 21st of August, 1927. He had a slight accident yesterday, found in the shallows at the back of Greater Morrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to be that keychain that comes back to bite them, I think. I'm going to take a risk here. See if I can sail through here. Okay, perfect. Can't catch these fish. I'm gonna... It's a little late, but I'm gonna catch... No, shit! I think I'm close enough to shore for it to be okay. Ah. Many types of fish. Alright. Increases your panic. What? A delivery? Let's see here. There's a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. Can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose? He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Sustainable fishing added to cabin. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. This guy? Nope, unfortunately not. Alright, well. Let's rest. And just checking my inventory. I've got quite a bit of space, so I think before I go back to sell the squid, I'm going to try to catch some more stuff. Oh, okay. So having that as an active book selected is still... Okay. And that as an active book selected, I just read it? Yep, just by passing time. Okay. I'm definitely gonna need that new rod soon, because if I'm just contained to this, it's gonna get old quick. Still can't do anything with that. Okay. I think actually while I'm right here, once I'm done with this, I'm gonna just sell it. Okay, and I'm done with this. I'm gonna go sell this fish, and I think that should be enough to buy a rod. I don't know how much the squid sells for, though. Some fish prefer deeper water while others stick to the shallows. If you're looking for something specific, it's important to know what depth you're working with. Makes sense. Sell all fish, 56.37. Alright. Shipwright. Coastal, so let's buy shallow. Yeah, it's quite a bit of time, but I feel like that's worth the investment. Iron one, Doc. Encyclopedia. Ah. Arrow squid. About $14. I think that's... I'm guessing that's going to be the highest I've sold it for. Single one for 14. It is... I don't know if I've talked about it at all. Art style in this game is gorgeous. It is just really pleasant. Alright, go flounder. Oh my god, that's so pretty. This game is really striking visually. I am gonna have enough space if I catch another one. No, I'm not, so I'm just gonna leave that. It's getting late anyways, so I don't want to get caught out here at night. It's not even a headlight, this is just the cabin lights. Alright, fishmonger. I do. Just leave whatever you have here, I'll keep the order on ice until it's all ready to go. Perfect. 44 bucks for 2 fish. That's really good. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night, and, well, you know what nights are like around here. I really don't, actually. So I'll fish for $51.74. Not bad. Okay. Skies were lit up with a weird crimson glow the other night. Do you see it? I did. Oh, that's all you have. Okay. There's nothing else to say about that, I guess. Hydraulic rod. Status operational. Okay. Alright. Let's rest. If there's the weird crimson glow again. Okay. And it fades during the day, so once I'm a little more comfortable just dealing with nights in general, I'm going to try to explore that. Encyclopedia. Adding the gray eel and the gold flounder. Pursuits. 2 arrow squid and 1 black grouper. Groupers aren't one of the ones I've caught already, are they? No, I haven't found a grouper yet. But I have a feeling I'll be able to find those in the shallows. Would that be... barbed eel. Oh, God. Okay. Spine broken with sharp angles and crooked curves. A row of teeth bent on revenge. Oh. Alright. Alright. Well... don't like that. Can't dredge anything yet. Some flounder. Do you even have enough space for another one? I don't think so. I don't think there's a way I can manage this. Oh, it like jiggles. They all do that? They do, yeah. Yeah, so we'll leave that. Book's almost done. Encyclopedia got added. Where's that lightning strike? Discard it. Toss it back in the water. Let's head back. I think this one I'll be able to fit. Blue mackerel. I can get one of those. Won't really change anything. Okay. Let's just kill some time around here, see if I can find some squid. I'll trade out the blue mackerel I just caught for some squid if I can. A trophy caught. Oh, okay, so that's what the yellow ones are that I've been screwing up. Blue mackerel will discard. Leave that be. Run away from the inky black darkness. Sustainable fishing. Reading complete. Check cabin for bonuses. Perfect. Alright, 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. That's great, actually. It's a small bonus, but that's a pretty good one. Alright, let's dock. Nothing new to talk to anybody about. Got the fish for the order. Oh, I need 2 squid. I can return to these items later, so we'll do that. Alright, come back when you have everything. Not a regular business, eh? What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. I don't know that I want the fish handkerchief, actually, but it's nice. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. Yeah, I think you paid me like 47 bucks for that one. Put that down here out of the way. Okay. Sell all the fish for 78 bucks. It's a really good amount of money. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. Why? I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Why was he on my boat? Alright. Meet at Blackstone Isle. Map, where is it? Okay, it's not far at all, actually. Alright, well. I'm actually going to undock and see if that squid is still there. I didn't want to sell the trophy squid as part of it, because I didn't know if this game would adjust this money earned doing the pursuit if it's a trophy. So we'll just come back out here, grab a few more squid, which I think is safe enough to do. Perfect. And then we'll just creep away from the infinite darkness. Let's not do that. Let's not have my light sputter out, please. Alright, fishmonger. You got any fish for that order? Yes. Perfect. What do you mean? That was everything. Alright. The fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. Thanks. Is that a book I got for that? Rods, reels, and rigs. I haven't read this yet. That'll be my active book then. Alright. Let's go to rest. Alright guys, and I think I'm going to stop it here for now. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and comment, and check back for part 2. Thanks everybody.